Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the multiplayer feature in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So before we get into what we know about New Horizons multiplayer features and how they will most likely work, I thought it would be a good idea to quickly define, as I understand it, the different types of multiplayer features available on the Switch. The first and most obvious is online multiplayer. This of course requires an internet connection with Wi-Fi or hotspot and connects you to other players around the world over the internet. The second is local multiplayer, which is something many of us are used to from back in the day and allows players to play together on a single console. The third, and possibly the one everybody forgets about, is the local wireless connectivity that the Nintendo Switch offers. This allows multiple consoles to connect directly to each other so users can play together but without a Wi-Fi connection. So these are the three multiplayer features we will be using when playing with family and friends or travelling around to visit other islands. So what do we know about each? Starting with local multiplayer, as seen in the Treehouse livestream, we can play with a friend by simply passing them a Joy-Con. This of course is one of the main focuses of the Nintendo Switch, and we see this type of multiplayer with nearly every Switch game. During the Treehouse livestream, while showing off the 2 players, the developers also confirmed we can play with up to 4 players using this method. What's interesting about local multiplayer is, even with 4 players, it won't be split screen, everyone will be playing on a single screen, which is cool. But you may be wondering how you can keep everyone on a single screen. Well, in local multiplayer mode, any players attempting to exit the screen or anyone who simply gets left behind will somehow teleport back into view. Pretty neat trick if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, it's not known at this point whether or not the Switch will need to be docked to allow another pair of Joy-Con to be used. I wouldn't be surprised if, just like other games, 2 players can play local multiplayer in handheld mode, but to play with 3 or 4 players, the Switch would need to be docked. We'll just have to wait and see about that one. Now moving on to online multiplayer, as teased at the end of the official New Horizons trailer, when playing over the internet we can play with up to 8 players at any one time. This is twice as many as in New Leaf, which will definitely make for some interesting island visits. Playing with up to 8 players will be amazing for playing minigames or getting your whole family over to help find those rare crafting materials. Now despite one of Animal Crossing's biggest features being about travel and visiting others, and the series constantly evolving in new directions, the developers recently confirmed with IGN that we won't be able to set up camp on a friend's island, which is a shame. Having a place of your own on your friend's island would have been pretty cool. Furthermore, limiting our ownership of islands, only 1 island can be created per console, and so far, based on how saves are saved, there is no way around this other than buying a second console. The good news is each of the 8 Nintendo Switch profiles can have their own player move to the island, and all can travel and visit other islands. Now continuing with the positives, the developers have stated that the Nintendo Switch Online app will most likely be compatible with New Horizons, which bring voice chat to Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch, which will make playing with friends or trading with others much more fun. I'm sure it will have its advantages too when you see someone running through your flowers. The only downside to online multiplayer and the use of voice chat is we will likely have to be a paying Nintendo Switch Online member to use these features. And this is a first for Animal Crossing, given travelling to other towns in the past has always been free. Finally, let's not forget local wireless multiplayer in New Horizons. Much like online multiplayer, we can play with up to 8 players locally without a Wi-Fi connection. As long as every player has a Nintendo Switch, up to 8 consoles will be able to connect directly and all visit the same island. This feature will save those of us who aren't Nintendo Switch Online members or simply don't trust others with your Joy-Cons. The difference between local wireless and local multiplayer is that players are unlikely to be tied to the same screen, meaning even locally we can explore friends' islands, steal native fruits and run around without being confined to the same area as the island's owner, which is nice. So yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons will feature at least 3 different ways to play with others and will almost certainly open up a whole new way of playing. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything we know about Animal Crossing New Horizons right now. As always, a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, you guys rock. Don't forget to head over to a new Discord server too, our mods are doing a fantastic job of running the place. And of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment multiplayer, just to let me know you did, that would be super awesome. And please be sure to include what you're looking forward to the most about New Horizons. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.